welcome back to the Toad Sessions. This being something in the early 20s, I think we're probably about 22 or something. We've got PAWS in session. We're getting bolder and bolder with the level of loudness of the bands we're having a go at recording in here. We've yet to have a complaint from the neighbours, but I think I don't want you guys to see that as a challenge, but if it's going to happen, I think it's probably going to happen today. Is that why when you started out you just started recording things and releasing tapes and just putting stuff out there, because some bands are a bit more focused, they're like, right, we will find a label, we will find management, we will get this happening, we will get that happening, and you guys seem to just get yourselves in a position where you were just going to get the fuck on with it, whatever.
It's kind of just like,
there's never been like an ultimate goal.
It's pretty easy to buy some tapes, buy a printer, and then just say like, yeah, we have a record label, and then just like spend hours dubbing tapes and like making artwork tediously, just for like your friends to be able to have this little nice thing, and like everyone's a part of it, you know, like everyone can contribute art, or it's just like I don't know, like I don't think you need, like, it's bullshit. You don't need a label to do anything. Like, it's just you need motivation to do anything. I think that's all it is. It's like the songs that are on Volume 3 are like, I don't know, like I think it's important that people see all the stages of where your songs come from, because my biggest pet peeve about fucking Glasgow bands it's like they're like, yeah, we're gonna record this thing with this producer and blah blah, and we're gonna record this thing, and they record 4 songs every like fucking two years or something. They don't, like, I mean, they never constantly just keep recording. They think it all relies on, it has to be an EP, it has to be an official thing, it has to be like really perfect before we do anything, and that sucks, because it's like, if you can't see where it's coming from originally and what it was like as it grew, then I don't know, I think you get to know it more and you might figure out what it's about, or just the general vibe of the thing, rather than just having this final product that's been crimped and polished, where if you can see from like the blueprint to where it might eventually end up when you record it properly, it's more interesting, I think.
Plus, one of the most fun things to do is to look up like original demos of bands that you like and stuff as well.
Cabin. So unlike Bon Iver going there to strip everything back, you went there as like, well, we need a bass player, let's check all the surrounding log cabins and see if we find
well I kind of woke up one day in Glasgow and my friend Nick had said, like, he'd been talking about joining this band of people he'd met from up north, and I kind of woke up one morning having agreed to play bass. Well, I hadn't realised it at the time. I didn't know how to play bass, and I kind of ended up driving to some log cabin in Milton.
It's next to my mum's house.
Yeah, it was beautiful. And so we started the band, and then the generator ran out. And
that was the end of it.
It was the end of it. A good 15 minutes in, 5-hour drive.
and you got there 15 minutes, and then that was it.
That was it. Rest is history.
Could have been worse. You could have woken up with a tattoo, or would that have been worse?
Josh has got a good tattoo.
Yeah, our friend Ronnie actually did do that in his sleep.
Says run to your grave.
As tattoos go, it does look like it didn't take that long. ask just a question though about the future, because you guys have, I think your profile over the course of the summer in particular has risen enormously. You've been playing around a lot. You've been out and about. Your name is on everybody's lips, as you're supposed to say, I think. And has that changed anything? I mean, you're now in a position where you can move beyond releasing your own stuff on tape, and you can move beyond, working with like self-release labels, small labels, things like that. And there are opportunities out there. And what's it been like, sort of just getting a whiff of that kind of side of the music industry? And I mean, has it been tempting? Has it been something that you treat with a bit of suspicion, or is it something you're quite looking forward to, or you'd like to give a go? Or?
I just can't wait for the money to roll.
Never trust anyone in a suit.
Never trust anyone in a suit.
Yeah, anyone on camera, anyone in a magazine, or anyone in a suit, don't believe a fucking word they say.
It was nice getting that 6-album deal offer for £18 million.
Yeah,
Sony.
turn it down.
From Jerry Loves Records, £18 million, 6 albums.
It's far, I
Apparently works for the Scottish government, actually. Yeah. I mean, if they're going to spend that much money on the trams, they might as well spend that much money on releasing a bunch of records.
Someone told me that the trams have cost more than the first space program.
No, it doesn't mean that I'm going to ever stop sitting in my room dubbing tapes, because that's what I have to do. I have to do that.
Dubbing tapes or spending time on Super 8 forums, figuring out how to make your own videos and stuff like that.
No, it's just something. It's not. I'm not doing that to. We're not doing any of that crap to hope that someone notices that we're doing it and go, oh, that's pretty cool. Here's some money. Do this on a bigger scale. It's not about that. It's like, I literally need to do this or I might die. Like, there's nothing. I don't have anything else. I didn't go to university. I don't have grades or anything. I need to do this or I'll fucking die. It's just like making tapes and dumb movies just makes me happy.
At some point somebody's going to complain and then we're going to be fucked, but for the time being we seem to roughly just about be getting away with it. This is the end of the PAWS Toad session. We're going to go into, as I said, Winners Don't Bleed, and yeah, cheers fellas, thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
Curry and beer next.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.